Indy Mogul.
Today on Indy News, a $4 no-handed camera rig, plus the easiest $5 DIY monopod, and cheap tricks for your DIY camera rigs. Hey Indy Mogulers, Griffin here. We shared a bunch of product demos with you from the South by Southwest trade show. One was the Dougman camera stabilizer, which is a very versatile tool, but as many of you commented, it's also pretty pricey. So I wondered, could I make a cheap DIY version? Not completely. I can't make something that can do everything that it can do, but there was one feature I especially liked. No-handed operation, giving my arms a chance to relax. So here it is, a DIY no-handed camera rig for only $4. Not too much to buy, just PVC pipe with a 1/2 inch inner diameter, pipe with 1/2 inch outer diameter, a cap for the bigger pipe, a $1 mini tripod, and a metric M4 screw. And I already have a belt, a lanyard, and a carabiner. Before I get started with the build, let me show you something else you could build with these same materials. This has got to be the world's cheapest monopod. These two pipes fit perfectly inside each other with just the right amount of give. We can add a end cap with some rubber on the bottom, sticks nicely on the ground, and this $1 mini tripod fits perfectly inside. Now this is a pretty cheap build here, but we could just take some gaff tape and wrap it around the tripod. And now we have this little ball head adapter on top. Let's grab a camera. Hey look, it's adjustable. There we go. For $5, it's certainly not the best monopod. It's a little bit wobbly with everything made out of plastic. But hey, it supports the camera. It would probably work even better on a lighter weight camera. Here's a few quick tricks for your DIY projects. Here's a couple mini tripods I found at the dollar store. If I take out this screw, it's a metric M4 screw. The legs come off and I have the cheapest ball head adapter. It's all plastic though, so it can only handle a couple pounds. Anytime you're building a camera rig, you'll probably need some grippy rubber, just like on this quick release plate, so that when you screw in the camera, it's nice and snug. You probably have stuff around your house, like this is the rubber from the bottom of a doormat, which I've used for a previous project. But if you know you're gonna need a lot, I picked up some rubber sheets on Amazon, so I can just cut out the shapes that I need. Usually I use a miter saw to cut PVC pipe, which is messy, but many of you suggested a PVC pipe cutter, so I started using one. I'm impressed how clean the cuts are, although sometimes they're slightly angled. Alright, let's build this no-handed camera rig. Start by cutting about 1 inch off the bigger PVC pipe. Drill a hole in the PVC cap for that M4 screw, and use it to attach the ball head adapter. Finally, use a saw to slice a 1 inch gap into the bigger PVC pipe. So now it's time to assemble this thing. We'll start by putting on the belt, and then the lanyard around my neck with the carabiner attached. The small 1 inch piece of pipe is going to go on the smaller pipe, and that allows me to get the ball head on top. This whole thing will go inside the bigger pipe with the gap side down. We'll just slip this in. This whole thing can fit through the lanyard and slip onto the belt like this. So now we essentially have a mini adjustable monopod, which is locked onto my waist and onto my neck for hands-free operation. And it's quite stylish, right? So let's find out how well it works. The rig doesn't make my shot any more stable than usual, but my skinny arms aren't getting tired. It puts all the weight on my back, which makes this ideal for shooting long handheld interviews. So Griffin, tell me more about this rig. Because it frees up my hands, I can do things like light this shot myself. I can eat a snack while shooting. I can finally shoot my one-man puppet show! That's great! Of course, this rig also easily supports lightweight cameras like the GoPro, and this whole thing makes for a nice extendable wand, which has a lot of fun uses for a camera like this. Here's some optional upgrades. I could use PVC cement to secure the non-moving parts, black spray paint to give it a better look, and because a $1 ball head isn't super strong, I could replace it with the ball head I already have. With this, I now have the strength to support my heaviest lens, and my arms don't have to get tired. Another way to accomplish this project is to remove the center column from my tripod and use a small piece of PVC on my belt to accomplish a similar contraption with a tripod head. Let me know in the comments what questions you have. I hope today's video inspires you to build your own camera rig specific to your needs. It's not hard. For some creative ideas, here's my over-the-shoulder rig and the version I made that attaches to a backpack. From Dave Knopp, here is a solid camera shoulder rig that you can build out of PVC. I also have this week's new and notable video contests and YouTube's annual April Fool's prank, which is hilarious. You gotta check it out. So thanks for watching, and I will see you later. You're looking at the broken ball head. It snapped. The camera fell off, which is why I have this strap here for protection. I guess the microphone was the last piece that just made it too heavy and finally snapped this $1 ball head adapter.